So the film comes out. It's a huge hit across the whole freaking world. There we are. Slovakia portrayed as basically the worst country in the world. The biggest nonsense of this film is that it was not... Can one Hollywood film destroy one country's reputation, is my question. Can it or can it not? Or what's the result? Isn't every advertising, even bad advertising, actually good? I'm going to investigate in this video. Do you remember the film Hostel from 2005? This film literally caused an outrage across Slovakia, also Czech Republic, because it portrayed the country as incredibly violent. I mean, the whole plot of the film is we kill tourists. Also, it was portrayed as completely poor, kind of communist, Eastern Europe vibe. In 2004, Slovakia joined European Union and was really trying to work on their tourism because this opened the borders and basically the many different markets. Everybody was like, oh my God, this is our time. Finally, we are part of the Europe, even though we are in Europe forever. It was like, yeah, you know, this is it. And then this film came out. It was such a disaster. It was so crazy because it was a hit, right? So the film comes out. It's a huge hit across the whole freaking world. There we are. Slovakia portrayed as basically the worst country in the world. The absolute nonsense, right? Because you can say, oh my God, it's just a Hollywood film. Like, yes. However, nobody knew about Slovakia because we were not in the EU. So we were still kind of like, oh, this is like communist, post-communist country and all that. So we had the perfect opportunity to present ourselves as, you know, for what we are. And then this film comes out. It's a huge hit worldwide. And people are like, oh my God, I'm never gonna go there because this is horrible. So our politicians even wanted to sue the filmmakers, you know, and they were just like, this is the worst thing that could happen to our tourism. Like, how can you recover that? Like, the nonsense, listen to this, the biggest nonsense of this film is that it was not filmed in Slovakia at all. Not even one scene. They never came. They filmed mostly in Czech Republic and some parts of Germany. They did not even come to Slovakia at all. So, but the whole plot is Slovakia. This is what I don't appreciate. Like, if you want to trash the country, fine. You know, it's a Hollywood film. You can say it's fiction. Okay, whatever. Okay, at least give us the money because you are filming in Slovakia. So you need to give us money, right? You need to pay tax. So you trash the country, but you film everything in other country. So you don't even like give us money. That was like a freaking revenge for something, I don't know, for what? What did we do to you? Ellie, whatever your name is. So you can imagine how outraged we were because we said, this was not even filmed in Slovakia. So it's crazy. Let me tell you the plot if you don't remember or you haven't seen it before I tell you the plot twist. So the American college students decide to do this, you know, road trip across Europe. By the way, Eurotrip is another film that portrayed Slovakia horribly, but I'm not going to talk about that. So they go for a European trip and they go to Amsterdam. And in Amsterdam, somebody tells them that there is a hostel in Slovakia where women are beautiful and easy, you know, all that stuff. And they're like, oh my God, let's go there. So they arrived in Slovakia, which is basically Czech Republic, and they meet two girls in the hostel, Svetlana and Natalia. By the way, Svetlana, nobody in Slovakia is called Svetlana. This is like the most Russian name ever that we just do not use. I don't know if this director just wanted to make fun, like, oh, I don't know. So now let's tell the truth. Slovakia is one of the safest countries in Europe, by the way. We have strong economy. We're definitely not among the poorest countries in Europe. But anyway, I want to tell you the point of this, right? Because this is the plot twist. Our politicians were saying, oh, we're going to sue the director, the filmmakers and all that. They didn't in the end. What happened in Slovakia was, which is part of other factors as well, okay? It's not just this film, it's definitely not just this film. However, after this film, Slovakia's tourism, foreign tourism, increased almost by 14%. So here's your human psychology and reverse psychology. And the proof that bad advertising is better than no advertising. As we thought, oh my God, this is going to destroy our tourism, it actually boosted it to the extreme heights. So I guess people were just coming here and be like, oh my God, yeah, let's go there and see if this is true. Let's go there and, live Hostel for real, let's recreate this film. And then they come here and they see, oh my God, this is such a lovely country. So everybody, and of course, a lot of tourism came from young students and college students and young people who wanted to have fun in the cities. But obviously, it actually did not contribute to, well, the PR was kind of like, the reputation and PR was ruined in a way, but actually it boosted the tourism. It did not destroy it, right? You cannot really destroy one's country, well, unless you're constantly making films about, terrorists. Every single Arab is portrayed as a terrorist in the US film. So obviously, I guess this is kind of systemically not helping Pakistan and Afghanistan and all these countries. But one single film saying that, there is a country where every tourist is going to be killed. And then you have the biggest tourism ever. It's hilarious. So we have to kind of think outside the box and look at the data because, you can say oh yeah, it destroyed Slovakia tourism. It's like, no, if you look at the data, it's completely opposite. So the reactions were, of course, bad, but it actually helped us. So thanks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and definitely comment what you think of it. Have you even seen Hostel and what did you think about Slovakia? Let me know.